Monday, July 29th, 2019, I posted 2,888 to the blog. It is called, it doesn't have a title, but it does have an epigraph. My ass is not an accessory. What? Yeah, I said accessory. That's from Tempo, performed by Lizzo and Missy Elliott. Wouldn't it be nice to have no rules, to do whatever you want with language? Well, folks, I say call yourself a poet, as I do, and freedom is yours. You, too, can relish in freedom every time you put the pen to paper. Today, for me, it is purple neon, and that is for real, too. But yours can be any color or just about any medium your heart desires. Even virtual, kids. So kudos to Lizzo and to the Queen. As I've said before, and many a time, rap is where it's at. Poetry, freedom, and imagination, that is. And as one who fancies himself a rapper on paper, as opposed, I suppose, to a rapper of paper, each day these days, and especially these days, I understand anew what freedom means to me, and might even mean to you, be it presently or in some soon or distant future. I used to say that I was only the reporter, that I only presented the news, but now I prefer to say or believe that I offer an alternative, if for no other reason than the fact that the daily bombardment of events transpiring in this world often come at us as if in search of a coronary implosion. So, as for the matter of breaking a few rules, whether they be literary or literal, it does supply an alternative of some sort to this kind of 21st century flipping through the channels around not only just at 8 in the morning and 6 and 10 in the evening and night among the trio of familiar and even familial newsheads. No, in truth, this act is one that gives me a great amount of joy and at least a nice enough recuperation from the normally incessant barrage of baloney that we are fed at all hours of the day and night. Alas, reality, however, is always here. I like to think I am an honest guy, perhaps overly so. In any case, I am fairly straight up and try my best to be overtly clear. That has been my rather unflinching rule of thumb for, well, years. But, my dears, to just steer clear for a smidge of time, to take a metaphorical or real paintbrush and, in essence, make whatever creative advantage you can concoct over that what is, so that you may rule for just a few moments over whatever happens to be the often dreary actual and factual events transpiring near and far that would otherwise be causing at least a headache, if not nausea, and uncontrollable spasms of deep muscles, etc. I say attempt to bring yourself up by knocking that down, and instead create something of and on your own. It very well may not only bring you just a bit of help to at least withstand a dozen or so ensuing actual and factual calamities. Not that I'm suggesting that we all go off the deep end together. After all, I'm only here to report, and that is what I shall continue to do until I succumb to the battle of truth's bitter pill. No need to quote me on that, it's just a suggestion. Now do carry on, and thank you for being my momentary ambulance and possibly my unmitigated recuperation.